You can't really talk about Cirila Thompson without talking about her parents, Francisco and Ramona Grego. You also can't go without talking about her siblings, Paul, Beatrice, Seraphine, Johnny, Beltran, Patsy, Connie, Maida, and Dorothy. She had 5 children: Linda, Louise, Yvonne, Wilson, and Roger. She was born in Algodones, which she loved to visit throughout her life. She would always go back to this place with her sisters and go back and visit the place where she grew up. This is a picture of her with her sister Patsy. This is the oldest picture I have of her, and I think this shows her at the youngest she's ever been photographed. This is a picture of her with my Aunt Melba sitting outside Soda Dam. It's really funny because as a teenager I used to go and swim at the Soda Dam all the time, and it was really neat to see this picture because my mom is sitting there as well, and that she visited this place frequently. These are various pictures of my mom when she was a young single lady. It's funny that my aunt always spoke of her as being this quiet, unassuming girl, and that all these men were attracted to. This is a picture of her outside of my grandma and grandpa's house on 1020 Williams. Imagine being sick. How many people out there have been sick? Been sick for a day, for a week. Cirila was in the hospital for 18 years. She went from sanatorium to sanatorium, various places throughout the state. It got so bad that they had to finally remove her bad lung, and she lived the majority of her life with only one lung. Throughout her life, she would always be put together with different people and be forced to meet new and different people just because of the circumstances that they were in. This is Delmer, her first husband, the father of Linda, Louise, and Bonnie. This is a picture of Linda and Louise, and this is a picture of my Aunt Melba with Bonnie. My mom was too sick and Bonnie was too small for my mom to take care of her. My Uncle Johnny and my Aunt Melba took care of my sister Bonnie. This is a picture of my cousin Ralphie, my cousin Marilyn, and my sister Linda. Here she is with her mom and her oldest sister Beatrice, and of course Linda and Louie by their side. This is a picture of all the cousins where they would go to Grandma and Grandpa's house and have family get-togethers. Whenever she was invited to a family event, my mom would usually attend. Here she is at Linda's wedding. This is one of the only pictures I know that exists of Gene McComas. This is Wilson's dad. I went to live with my mother at 6 years of age after being cared for by Frank and Evelyn Templeton. This is how I always remember my mother and how I grew up near Dennis Chavez Park. This is the pink house that we lived on 1618 Edith. And I always remember the house, and I always remember our little family. This is the music that my mom and dad listened to when I was growing up. I will always remember it. It's Brooke Benton, and anything he did was golden.
Make me feel good, kiddo. Maybe I'm just wasting time.
I remember the day my sister Bonnie got married. I remember sitting in my Uncle Johnny's house, looking over at my sister, thinking how beautiful she was. We continued to have family gatherings at Grandma and Grandpa's house. And this is a picture of all those who were there that day. After Stanford Thompson died, it was just me and my mom who lived together, just me and her, from the age of 12 until I went to the Army at the age of 17. This is a picture of me and my mom getting ready to go to church. I know she will forever be grateful to my Uncle Bruce and my Aunt Maida for exposing her to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. This is a picture of her with her great-grandchildren. She always loved to be around them. This is a picture of my mom attending an art class. She really loved to paint pictures of the Southwest, including her beloved Algodones. These are some of the various places my mom lived. She especially liked to go visit her brothers and sisters She especially liked to visit my Aunt Beatrice, stroll through her garden, and pick fresh vegetables. Here she is at the last family reunion with Linda, Louise, and Bonnie, and her brother Seraphine. This is a picture of the family reunion that's showing the Grego coat of arms, which she was especially proud of, being a Grego. She would love to go on trips with her brothers and sisters and visit various places throughout New Mexico. Throughout her life, she would always sketch and paint pictures of her beloved algodones. She would be very pleased to know that her final resting place lies between her grandmother and her grandfather on her father's side, Policarpio and Adelaida Griego. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, sister. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, grandmother. Goodbye, Auntie. We will miss you.